Well, the pub theatre is all about performance here in John B's over the summer. We do our shows here 2 or 3 nights a week, and we have one great rule, is that the work has either to be written on the premises or written by someone who performs in the show. So it's some of my own work, some of my dad's work, a lot of which was written here at the counter late at night when he finished a hard shift in the bar. And then we have songwriters like the great Mickey McConnell, we have poets like Gabriel Fitzmaurice, and we get local actors, sometimes they're family, and they perform our pieces in the very pub where most of them are written.
When God finally rang the curtain down and called our pulley right home.
Yeah, the pub is always full when we have these on, and like it's one of those great marriages of artistic success and financial success. The two don't often blend too well together, because most artists haven't the bob or haven't the penny to rub together. So we're delighted just that it's also commercial, because you know, for all the greatness of the pub and for all the wonderful things to go on here, you have to make it pay as well. But in the summertime especially, we're packed the whole way through, and it's a small pub, so sometimes we have to close the doors. And you know, the place is so packed we can't fit everybody in, which is terrible for the people who have to wait outside.
We used to go for a few pints on Sunday nights, and he told me that he'd been crying all day. And now the sonnet isn't that bad. They were tears of joy. So it's a sonnet, and when I just make a tribute to John B. Keane, he's the man who got me and all my generation writing sonnets. So this is for John B. as well as Dad.
It's supposed to start at 9. But sometimes we don't start quite in time, and more times we do. It just depends on the way the balls roll into the roulette wheels with our performers and yours truly. I'd say the golden rule really is to get here early to make sure of a seat. And that also means that you obey our natural rule here, which is liquids in and liquids out. So you get a drink in before the show starts, and then the liquids out as you visit the restrooms, as they call them in America, before the show starts. So liquids in and liquids out. And if you get here in loads of time, there's plenty of time to do your bit of business.
Round here they laugh and call me drunken danger. But I have you in spite of Kilty town, the greatest pal who ever walked the roadway, the only man who never let me down.
Back in 1960, the boys and girls were leaving from every railway station, from every town and village. And they left mostly for England, just as many are leaving for Australia today and other parts of the world. John B knew what it was like, because he too left. He said goodbye to my mother and went off to England. And when he was on the train, he looked out and he could see the girls and the boys in every station as they passed along the way on the way to Dublin and to the cattle boat, which was the way we shipped off our people in that time, just like the cattle. And on the train he could hear the clickety-clack, and the rhyme came into his head as it went on. Many young men of 20 said goodbye. And so he wrote one of our most famous songs of emigration, a song that stood up for a generation. And his cousin Claire Keane, Peg, in our drama tonight, is going to sing it for us now. Many young men of 20.
Many young men of 20 said goodbye, all that long day, from break of dawn until the sun was high. Many young men of 20 said goodbye.
We have a Facebook page here, John B. Keane's Bar, believe it or not. And we're on the Love Listowel website as well, which gives the details. And it's easy enough to track us down. We're open all day long, every day and early. But the pub theatre usually starts around 9:30. It's a movable feast, but that's around the general time.
Take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota, to the beautiful Indian country that I love. And where I get that lonesome feeling, and I'm miles away from home, I hear the voice of the mystic mountain calling me back home. Take me back to the Black Hills of Dakota.